Shalom, Israel. We the Isupkbmore coming out of 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Jimmy Yohana. We've been kicking this truth since 1969 that the blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indians are the true biblical Jews of the Bible, and the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And tonight is the Brotherhood class, and which is a very important subject in the Blacks, Hispanic, and Native American neighborhood is brotherhood. It's the most important part of warfare that you can have against any nation is brotherhood. You understand? All the other nations, they come together except for the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to bring it out today. We're going to use scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And, I be talking to some Christians and stuff, and they, the first thing the Christian church do is, talk about, God don't hate.
Mike, take the mic.
Careful with that. The Christian church always say, God don't hate the sinner, he just hates sin. You know what I mean? You find that all through the Christian church because they like to, they so unbrotherly. They're so unbrotherly to let you, break away from God's law. They want you to break away God's law, say, the law's done away with. You know what I mean? If the law's done away with, your brotherhood's done away with. Also heard somebody in the church say, every man for himself, God for his all. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard that, which is ungodly and is not brotherly, like you would say or quote anything like that those disgusting preachers do. But in the scriptures tell you way different than that. You know what I'm saying? And in Isupkbmore, this is where you come to learn the true knowledge of God and the true word and the true laws of the Bible and Yahweh and Yahushua. You understand? And all we want to do is just bring it out in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We want to show you that every Christian and pastors are liars. And they've been liars. You know what I'm saying? Since the slave Bible, you know what I'm saying, that the white man gave our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? So I need an apocryphal Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 6. If you can, Bubba, show. You know what I'm saying? Look, these Christian pastors is not motivational speakers. They say something and do another thing. They will read a little verse, God loves God loves. And then their line say, yeah, God loves everybody. God loves the world. When the world in the Bible don't mean everybody in the world, just mean one specific person in the Bible. And we're going to bring it out. What the Lord say about sinners. You understand? Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 12, verse 6.
Go ahead.
For the Most High hateth sinners.
The Most High do what?
Hateth sinners.
Check this out. If you sin, the Most High is not with you. You know what I'm saying? The Most High hate. They said hate ain't in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no, God hates sin. Look, sin is what you do. No. Read that again.
Ecclesiasticus 12 and 6.
Go ahead.
For the Most High hateth sinners.
He hates the sinner, which is you. He hates that you sit up there and talk about your brother. He sit up there, he hates that you do, wickedness against your brother. He hates that you eating shrimp, crab, and lobster. All that's a sin. It's a sin. Look at Leviticus 11 chapter before your dietary law. He hates the sinner. He hates it. He hates you. So what you gotta do, you gotta come back so you gotta get your favor with God. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
And will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
He will pay vengeance on the ungodly. You know what I'm saying? He's coming for your neck. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
You understand that? You know what I'm saying? It's going to keep you against the day of your punishment. You need to be in God's favor. You understand? So it's a wicked thing to do to be against the Most High. It's a wicked thing to listen to Creflo Dollar talk about the sin is done away with. So what you saying? That homosexual is done away with? Is that what T.D. Jakes said? He's with the LGB clan, you know what I'm saying? He represent the LGB, so he said homosexual is done away with. The Lord is going to destroy T.D. Jakes, you understand, in those coming days, you understand? He's going to destroy Creflo Dollar because they deceived the children of Israel. They deceived the lost sheep of the house of Israel, you know what I'm saying? So in that day, it's coming for them, you know what I'm saying? If they don't see it now, some of them already do see it coming. And they try to, switch up the doctrine, but it's a little bit too late. You still lead the Lord's flock straight, you understand? By deceiving them and telling them these lies. You know what I'm saying? Just making somebody feel good. That's not brotherly. This is the brotherhood class, and that's not brotherly to sit up there and lie to your brother. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can get some money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing brotherly about that. You saying we're gonna get? Is there any more on that?
Now let you know 7.
Nah, bro, we could drop that. You know what I'm saying?
You sure, sir?
Yeah, go ahead and say.
Ecclesiasticus 12:7. Give unto the good.
Give unto the good. You know what I'm saying? You give unto the good. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And help not the sinner.
Look, you don't help the sinner. You know what I'm saying? You don't help that man to just keep on sinning over and over and over again. You help that brother that's good, you know what I'm saying, that's doing good, trying to help himself do good. You know what I'm saying? Even if he's sinning a little bit, he's trying to do better. But the other brother right next to him is still sinning, he's still selling drugs. But you can't help that brother. Let him stay in his sin, you understand? We're gonna drop that, you know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of people out here that's going to deceive us, you know what I'm saying? That's what you don't do. You know what I'm saying? These Christian pastors are out here deceiving our people. They're deceiving our people, showing them the false image of Christ. They still got it in their church. You know what I'm saying? Some of them is painted on their church. A white Caesar Borgia is painted in their church. You got a white Caesar Borgia in your church, run, okay? Because that pastor is deceiving you. That pastor is showing you that you're serving another God, and that's not brotherly. You know what I'm saying? Let me get 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. In the scriptures it says, you know what I'm saying, about people that deceive other people. And that's not brotherly. In the Isupkbmore, we don't get down like that. We want to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. And then, you know what I'm saying? And we all say the same thing. And all we want to do is back it up with the scriptures every time. We ain't going to sit up there and give you our own philosophy. We're not going to give you our own, how we think of things. We're not going to give you no motivational speaking. We're going to give you scriptures. Now, of course, we want to uprise our brothers and stuff like that. We ain't going to deceive them. You know what I'm saying? That's just not in our DNA right now. You know what I'm saying? If you in an ISUBK, your DNA wants you to be here. That's just flat out. For the people out there looking right now and know that you need to be in the ISUBK, know that you need to be in class, won't you just, you know what I'm saying? Our address is, what is it? 3428 Eastern Avenue. We up here with you know what I mean, with the Isupkbmore. We up here with the Northern Tribe, you know what I'm saying? We up here with Zebulon. We up here with Ephraim, Simeon, you know what I'm saying? Nessa, Gad, Reuben, Nephilim, Asher, and Issachar. All of them are here. And, you know, you just gonna feel brotherly love, you know what I'm saying? We got some Edomites, sprinkled around the head a little bit there, but, for the most part, you gonna feel nothing but, brotherly love and safe haven, you know what I'm saying? Anybody got that from me? Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3.
Go ahead.
Let no man deceive you.
Let what?
Let no man deceive you.
Listen, when you go to this Christian church, let no man deceive you. If you're in a Christian church, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be brotherly love. You understand? If you're in a Christian church, and you know there's a woman in there that been hurt, she's been struggling on her gas electric, and her pastor is riding a Rolls Royce in the church, knowing that lady gas electric bill probably $200, and that pastor did not even think about it, but she always giving her tithes every week. That's not brotherly love. That pastor is a deceiver. In the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohana, if she was in here, Commanding General Yohana would have paid her electric bill. You know what I'm saying? That's what the tithes is for. The tithes ain't for paying off the pastor pork chop, a car note. You know what I'm saying? Buying big cars, big houses. You know what I'm saying? Diamonds and jewelries. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, we got another Israelite group with somebody called the Comforter, embezzled $5 million and spent, he had his own kids, had his own kids getting transported to school with limousines. I mean, how greedy can you get? You know what I'm saying? He had whole bags of trash can worth of cash in a van, an abandoned van on his property. You know what I'm saying? But you got people that's in the congregation that needs their electric bill paid for. You got people that need their teeth worked on. You know what I'm saying? You got people starving. You got people, they had buy $500 garments. You had people that couldn't afford that. You know what I'm saying? You gave them installment payments, they still struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is wicked. You know what I'm saying? Paying double tithes. Hey, look, the Lord ain't say you had to pay 10 or 15%. It's, look, 5%. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. Read that for me again.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you.
Don't let no man deceive you. Don't let no man tell you that, Christ is right. You know what I'm saying? Don't let no man tell you that, Christianity is the right way to go, because it's not. We've been in Christianity since, slavery. They gave us a little slave Bible for Christianity, and it hasn't been working. They took out the main parts in the Bible. The Bible was cool, but they took out the main parts, to make us, praise Caesar Borgia. They took out the part that, it's a sin against, not paying a man for his wage and for his work. They took that out the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's just a wicked thing, man. You got some more on that?
Let no man deceive you by any means,
Go ahead.
for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't let none of these people deceive. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your Christian church deceive. Because what it's going to do is going to brainwash you. Most of these Christians out here are brainwashed right now. You know what I'm saying? They're brainwashed and they think it's righteous to see a wealthy man prosper. But Christ wasn't wealthy. They should know that right there. You know what I'm saying? Christ was rich. He wasn't wealthy, he was rich. You know why? Because he was, the Son of God. He was rich. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he was with the truth. That's why he was rich. He knew this Bible. That's why, you know what I'm saying? You could get the head scholar of any Bible and any brother, a trooper that you keep UPK can dust that scholar, that white scholar in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Because it was made for us. You know what I'm saying? This is what our brother, Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? This is our brother, you know what I'm saying, passed down to us. You know what I'm saying? This is what he was trying to teach us to do, you know what I'm saying? Heed these laws, statutes, and commandments, because this is the only thing we got. This is gold. This is better than gold. You know what I'm saying? This is teaching you how to live. You know what I'm saying? Forever. You know what I'm saying? But the first thing, the most important part of this Bible is to love your brother. It ain't gonna look. World domination ain't never gonna happen if you do not love your brother. You have to love your brother. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some more on that, man. Amen. And do not trust the other nations. Go ahead.
Is that great point that you brought out? And you said that world domination ain't gonna come unless you love your brother.
Mm-hmm.
Because the scriptures say, "Is Christ divided, or can a house stand if it's divided?"
Right. Can't stand at all if it's divided. You know what I'm saying? How you divide it? Listen to the white man. You divide your house by listening to the white man. You divide the house by women taking your man down to child support. You divide the house by, leaving your wife. This is how, you know what I'm saying? You divide a house by sleeping with your brother's rape. You know what I'm saying? This is how you divide a house. If we ain't do none of them things, this house would be one of the strongest. We would be the most dominant nation in all of the universe, not just, the world. In the universe. This is God. Look, this is what the Bible preparing us. Not just the world. The Lord is getting us ready to dominate the universe. He's going to give us chariots to go on the other. You know what I mean? Wouldn't say, my father's house got many mansions. Who do you think the many mansions is for?
Right.
It's for us. Once we get to, once Christ come back, and yes, Christ is coming back on his spaceship. Yeah, it's hard for a lot of Christians to fathom that, but we're going to do that another time. And what you think we're going to do? Hold up, where do you think Christ is coming from? You know what I mean? He ain't coming, he's not floating out from out of nowhere. He's coming from, one of those mansions out there, right next to the Most High, the biggest mansion. You know what I mean? The big house. That's where he's coming from. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But in order to do that is, stop listening to, matter of fact, let me get Lamentations 4:17. This is what we need to stop doing. We need to stop, we got these Christian pastors just, going to, Donald Trump for help. Now they finally starting to see that, maybe Donald Trump is a racist. Duh. You know what I mean? Look, Commander General Hunter Ben told you that. He is not your brother. You know what I mean? Kanye West. I mean, he had to look like the biggest coon in the world going to Donald Trump talking about he's like his father. And Donald Trump looking at him like, he's right. All he's calling in his mind is saying, look at this dumb nigga. I like this nigga. I like this dumb nigga. You know what I'm saying? But, poor little Kanye, he don't know. Kanye, come to Israelite School University Practical Knowledge, brother. So we can teach you the truth. And you can get your wife money to pour all that money into this school. Go ahead.
To correct something, the scripture said, does not Israel know? So Kanye know, because you know why?
Yeah.
In the scriptures, the Most High said, he shall send them strong delusions.
Mm-hmm.
So Kanye know what the heck he doing.
Oh, he definitely know now. He trying to go to Africa and talk about God. he don't all the way. Look, he know, but he don't know. You understand? The only way you want to know is you come into the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. That's the only way you will truly know. Once I see somebody wear, if I see Kanye wear a One West shirt, he might convince me. He got to put on that One West shirt.
Right.
Or he got to have one W on his, you know what I mean? A headband with one W on the something, you know what I mean? Besides that, he's trying to be another Israelite or something. Or put on a yarmulke or something. I know he was. I said, well, at least you with the Igbo or something. Anyway, don't let these other men deceive you, man. Look, you got that?
Lamentation 4 and 17.
Go ahead.
As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help.
You know what I'm saying? We look, we don't even want to help each other. You know what I'm saying? I'll fail for our vain help. What is supposed to be brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? We had it in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? We had it there a little bit. We had it in was it Redwood? A little bit. Where? We had it in Rosewood, like. You know what I'm saying? Seneca Valley. We had it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nat Turner Uprising. We had it a little bit. But we need to bring it all the way home. You know what I'm saying? Bring it in full term all the way home. You know what I'm saying? This is the only way. You know what I'm saying? Read that again.
Lamentation 4 and 17.
Go ahead.
As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help.
We don't even trust ourselves. Well, look, and the ISUBK, I trust my brother. I trust the brother next to me. You understand? I trust all these brothers in this room. You know what I'm saying? I trust the brothers up in the look. When they got that UPK family, so we are very trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? And we're growing every day. Go ahead.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
We have watched for what?
For a nation that could not save us.
We watched for Donald Trump. What?
We watched for a nation that could not save us.
You know what I'm saying? We watched for a nation. Look, we still got some cones on. Now Donald Trump want to do one little thing just to win back certain niggas. And look, they already grabbed. Well, I'm going to talk to Ambassador of Sweden about ASAP Rocky. Why does it always got to be a rapper? Thinking like, Like he's the leader of, black people. Look, check this out, man. So that's going to be our, that's going to be your help for the Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans is getting ASAP Rocky out of jail. Really? And you got some coons that look. I told you Donald Trump ain't bad. I mean, everybody see the comments or some coon nigga like, what are you talking about? This is an old practice. It's older than dirt. You know what I'm saying? You help, somebody, so everybody can get. Now, look, Donald Trump is the devil that the Bible speaks of. His children of the devil his grandpappy, his great grandpappy, and his great 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 grandpappy with all their children and descent. They're the devil. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows it. Why don't you go ask those children that's locked up in cages? You know what I'm saying? Is Donald Trump their brother? Why don't you go ask those Mexican, our sisters from El Salvador and Mexico and all that drinking out of toilet water? Is Donald Trump their brother? And I guarantee they quickly say he's the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? Stop looking at these other nations to have some brotherhood with. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking at these other nations for their sympathy. Don't do that. Stop being weak. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day, I was watching the grill last night with Captain Mawakwa, you know what I'm saying? And this is this lady went to the grocery store and she was in the line. She was in the 10th item line. I guess she had like a couple of items over, and this Edomite cussed her out, said go back to Africa and all this stuff. Just mad because she had more than one item. 10 items. She probably had 20 items. 10 items over. He went ham on her, and she cried and cried about, I can't believe, and she worked for the Senate. And she worked for the, I think the Senate finance did. But she cried and cried. I can't believe Americans like that. I wish my red was there. You know what she would have said? You devil, she might probably look. My wife, they ain't all of me right, so it would have been nasty, but she would not have been crying. She would say something. She wouldn't do some racist stuff up there. I don't want to get this channel taken out, but yeah, it would have been righteous. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that sister ain't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? She want the love from these other nations, but they don't love you. You know what I'm saying? They don't love you. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Hart?
What's up, Bob?
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
No, sir, I just want to say it hurt her feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like as if that was her family. Cussing out.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of her getting upset like this, like
Right.
So that, it hurt her feelings like
Right.
it's her blood sandwich.
Right.
That's how attached we become to this country.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Plus, we've been experiencing racism ever since we got over here to America.
Right.
Also, the scriptures say they hate us. Talk about the so-called white man and these other nations, but specifically the so-called white man hate us with a perpetual hatred. So she should have expected that.
Right. What is that scripture?
Ezekiel 35:5-7.
Right. Can you bring that up?
Okay.
Because this is what it is about. You know what I'm saying? Whoever get it first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then you got it. This is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand. You want your love from these other nations, but these other nations don't love you. They don't find you their brother at all. You got that, Go ahead.
Ezekiel 35:5.
Listen good.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
This is the white man. The white man has had a perpetual hatred since the womb, since Esau, since Cain. You know what I'm saying? Had a perpetual hatred for you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
By the what?
The force of the sword.
You know what I'm saying? The force of the sword. You know what I'm saying? Look, the white man pull you over, he is grabbing his gun. Look, he see that black skin, he got his hand resting right on his gun. He's ready to pull it on you. Why? Because he has a perpetual hatred for you. And this sister, she had blonde hair, and she said, I support, and her shirt said, I support parenthood. While she was crying on the thing. So she was all the way, deceived. You know what I'm saying? Blonde hair and say, I support parenthood. So you already, you crying because that white man has broke you down like a Mossberg shotgun, but you don't, understand no sisterhood or brotherhood. With that shirt alone, that sister hate her brother and sister. With that blonde hair, she hate her brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? Because the white man is the devil. But to her, that's Big Daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's who got her check. That's who she sit with. That's who she drink her coffee with. That's Big Daddy. Why? Oh, because he give her a big check. So guess what? She'll sell all her people, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Would sell her peoples out. You know what I'm saying? She probably made bills and stuff to hurt black people already. She trying to find favor to a nation that do not want her or desire her. We just read it in Lamentations. You know what I'm saying? 4 and 17. Read it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You have to have brotherhood for your own nation. This is the only way that we are going to conquer them. This is the only way Christ is coming back. Look, Christ ain't coming back. Look, Yahweh ain't going to send his hitters back to earth if we not rolling with it. You know what I'm saying? He's not hit. He ain't sending his hitman here. You know what I'm saying? He's not sending Christ back to drink with us. You know what I'm saying? Fill his whole white garment with blood. He ain't doing that for us if we not coming back to these law, statutes, and commandments. If we not being brotherly, you know what I'm saying? We in Baltimore. We're in one of the #1 murder capital of the United States. It is small here. It don't look. New York. I know a couple of New Yorkers been here. A couple of people from Chicago. Look, Baltimore make at least about 4 Chicago's and about 4 Chicago's, right? Baltimore? Probably about 4, yeah. Baltimore, that's small. Probably make about 4 Chicago's, about, you know what I mean? Same thing for New York. They said if New York was like Baltimore, we'd be raking in 2,000 murders a year. Minimum 2,000 murders a year. That's a lot of unbrotherly murders on, you know what I'm saying, in America. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole lot. What's up, young brother? Yeah, man. So this is what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? We gotta come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. We gotta open up this Bible. We got to understand that everybody in this Bible, every saint in this Bible, every Israelite in the Bible was black. Those are your brothers. I don't care if you got that Bible that you open up, you see white boys all in it. Listen, they painted the judges they are. What is that?
That's First Maccabees 3 and 48.
That's why I love the bar down. You know what I'm saying? He is the Concord. You know what I'm saying? Oh no! I have to give real credit is due. Okay, Israel should know that. The ISUPK definitely know that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? you got that white Bible, it's still unbrotherly. You know what I'm saying? It's still slacking. It still got brothers all through the scripture. All you gotta do is read the words, read the slang. This is all brotherhood in here. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got that white Bible, it is painted. It is scripturally put in there. That's a future prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Who got it?
First Maccabees 3:48.
And listen real good, because this is about the Bibles with the white boys in it. This is what the Bible say. This is the Apocrypha with the white boys. The Pope took out in what year was that? 16. Well, they took it out of here. Look, one of the popes took it out. You understand? And this is a future prophecy. Look, they didn't know that was in the Bible. Why didn't they take that out? Go ahead, read.
First Maccabees 3:48.
Go ahead.
And laid open the book of the law.
Oh, what's the book of the law? The Bible. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Wherein the heathen.
The what?
Wherein the heathen.
The white boy.
The heathen.
The Edomite.
The heathen.
The devil that the Bible speaks of. Go
The
ahead.
heathen had sought to paint the likeness of the image. The likenesses of their images.
The likeness of their images. What is the likeness of their images? Go ahead, sir, the bar.
Them being the true images of Christ, the disciples, the host of heaven, God as white during the time of the Renaissance era, whitewashing pictures.
That's how amazing this book is. This book have told you what the heathen, the white man, the devil that the Bible speaks have done. They did not take this out. God made it so that they kept it in his record, so you can see what's going on in the world. And then they tried to destroy all the true records. Man, they got these Renaissance records, but when you go back further than the Renaissance, you find out every painting was a black man. You know what I'm saying? The what? The Dark Ages, Salah. Right. The Dark Ages. Before the Renaissance, it was the Dark Ages. The Dark Ages show you that every painting of every saint was a black man. And then the Bible gives you the future prophecy that they're going to paint the faces of the judges. Who's the judges? Yahweh Shah, Mashiach, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? They're going to paint the images of our brother, the most brotherly brother that ever have been recorded in human history. You know what I'm saying? They painted the image of Christ, and it's in the Bible. Go ahead. Oh, yes, sir?
Oh, Job 9:24.
Well, bring it up.
Job 9:24.
You know what I'm saying?
It says, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked.
Right.
The earth, talk about the whole entire earth. Somebody is ruling over the earth right now in power and authority, and not under the power and authority of the Most High Christ. And it says, they painted the faces of the judges thereof.
There you go.
So if they paint the faces of the judges thereof, that means they changing the natural pictures, which was out there, Christ and the disciples, from being black during the Dark Ages to what it is now, which is whitewashed during the time of the Renaissance era, which is supposed to be the rebirth of the so-called white man.
You just gave the precepts. We got you 2 precepts to just tell you that Bible with the white boys in it, first of all, it's ungodly because they painted the scriptures ain't ungodly, but the painting that they got in there is ungodly. They painted the pictures of Christ. And Christ is a black man, according to the scriptures. And it goes for every other saint in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? All of Christ's lineage is black. It's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? This is how you know this is a brother's book. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir, you got something? Huh? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? And this is what our leaders, you know what I'm saying, has done for the brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? They just destroyed it. We gotta come back to the brotherhood. The true brother is in the ISUPK, you know what I'm saying? It's not brotherly anywhere else. The Christian church is not brotherly. The Muslim mother is not brotherly, you know what I'm saying? This is the only place this is the only safe haven. You know what I'm saying? For the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You need to hurry up and get in here because once these gates shut, they're shut. They're closed. You're not getting in. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to go down. Now it start busting down. You know what I'm saying? Because in here, we gonna be the superheroes. You know what I'm saying? We the ones gonna have the power. We the ones that everybody wants to fear. You know what I'm saying? And then you go down to, you know, your business owners, your lawyers, your business guy, you know. And look, all of us gonna be rich, but it's gonna be a certain people on this earth that can go to and fro the earth. You know what I'm saying? Look, we could go to another planet like that. Pow. And there's only gonna be the brothers, the 144,000. That's it. That's it. It ain't going to be nowhere else. Look, we're going to be sent here to protect you. Just like, you know, the Marvel superhero, yeah, we're going to be protecting the earth. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to have our other duties to do. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story. That's another class. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's another class. But, it's all about your brother, man. Let me get John chapter 4, verse 20. You know what I'm saying? This is the pinnacle of the scripture about brotherhood. This is the creme de la creme of brotherhood scriptures right here. You know what I'm saying? 1 John chapter 4 and 20. We all heard it over and over again, but it wouldn't be UPK if we hear it over and over and over again. It wouldn't be UPK if another brother ain't saved. You know what I'm saying? It won't be UPK if it ain't come, you know, straight from Christ. Go ahead.
Come rehearsing righteous speech.
You know what I'm saying? We rehearse it. You know what I'm saying? Righteous speech. We're gonna rehearse. You're gonna hear these scriptures over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got that? Go ahead.
1 John 4 and 20.
Go ahead.
If a man say, I love God,
If a man say he love God, oh, I love God. Look, he's selling crack. Boy, I love God. Well, you got my money? Yo, he don't got my money. Yo, you won't get that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love God. Yo, we go to church? Yeah. If a man say he love God, go ahead.
and hated his brother,
And hated his brother. Look, you selling your brother crack. You selling your brother weed. You know what I'm saying? You lending him weed. Look, you gave him £1. He ain't give your money back. Then you gave another pound, he didn't give your brother your money back. And you ready to kill him. He owe you about 4. He owe you about, and that's the good joint, the good weed, Jesus. You know, he owe you about $8,000 for 2 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Read that again.
if a man say, I love God,
He go to church. He gives the pastor tithes, top tithes. You know what I'm saying? He makes about 10,000 a week. He gave the church 1,000 every week. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
and hated his brother,
Look, he ready to kill his brother the next day because he ain't have his money to pay, you know what I mean, to get the pound so he can pay the pastor. But he gonna kill his brother. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
he is a liar.
Is he a what?
A liar.
You are a liar. If you want to do all that, you are a liar. You know what I'm saying? You are a straight up liar. You hate your brother that much, you want to kill your brother, you are a liar. You don't love God. You don't love him at all. Go ahead.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen,
You love your brother. You don't love this brother. You see him every day, but you say you love God. You know what I'm saying? You love God. Look, you know, look. For all you know, God is white to you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
How can he love God whom he hath not seen?
You don't even know what God looks like. You haven't even opened the scriptures to know how he look like. You don't know. You think he's praising a white God. But in fact, this is a black man. You understand? And you hate your brother, you don't love God. That's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? King James Version. Look it up. Brothers out there killing each other, shooting each other. You hate your brother. And you feel, look, I'm going to make it even clear for you. I'm going to go a little step further. You know what I mean? Let's go a little step further. Let me get 1 John chapter 3, verse 15. You know what I'm saying? Let's go a step further. Let's just see what God said. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
1 John 3 and 15.
Go ahead.
Whosoever hateth his brother,
If you hate your brother, you want it, okay? You hate your brother. Go ahead.
is a murderer.
Read that again.
Whosoever hateth his brother
Uh-huh.
is a murderer.
If you hate your brother, you are a murderer. You understand? Look, this ain't my word. Look, what you reading from?
The King James 1611 Bible, the 1 John chapter 3 and verse 15.
Look, man, go dust your grandmother Bible off, the old one, and it's still in it. She got the old King James version, it's still in it. If you hate your brother, you are a murderer. And what else does it say?
And ye know that no murderer hath eternal life abiding in him.
Look, check this out. The Lord said you don't got no eternal life, which means He gonna cut your tail off some point of time. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have that eternal life. What's the eternal life? That sounds like reincarnation to me. So look, check this out. If you murder your brother, you hate your brother, you murder, the Lord is going to cut you off. You know what I'm saying? He's going to kill you. He's going to make you not even come back to this world again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give me the scripture. You know what it is.
I got one. I can't remember. It's I'm paraphrasing. Don't fear the man that can destroy your body.
Right, destroy your soul. Your soul. There you go. That's the scripture right there. Don't fear the man that can destroy your body. Don't fear that man. You need to fear the man that's going to destroy your body and your soul. Who's the only person that can do that? It's the Most High. Because you gotta come back to Him. If you hit up one of his hitters that He gonna send back, and he ain't want him to go, guess what? When you stand in some in front of the first guy, you know what you want to do? First of all, you probably just stand on his hand. He's just gonna crush you, just so your soul can't go back and just go like this. All right, he's gone. Go ahead.
Matthew 10:28.
Go ahead. Let me get that. This is what you hold that what I just brought out, the 1 John 3:15. Matter of fact, read that again so everybody can understand that. 1 John chapter 3, verse 15. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I'm on both of them. Start at 15.
1 John 3 and 15.
Go ahead.
Whosoever hateth his brother,
Go ahead.
is a murderer.
Is a murderer. If you hate your brother, you are a murderer. If you just think the thought of hate your brother, you are a murderer. You understand? Go ahead.
And ye know that no murderer hath eternal life abiding in him.
And you don't have no eternal life abiding in you. You're not, look, your days is numbered on this planet Earth. Go ahead.
1 John 3 and 16.
Go ahead.
Hereby perceive we the love of God.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to see the love of God. You know what I'm saying? You're going to take God's love and you want to deceive it.
Concept. So I
Go ahead.
correction that I read it.
All right, go ahead.
Hereby perceive we the love of God,
Mm-hmm.
because he laid down his life for us.
You know what I'm saying? He laid down his life for us. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Go ahead.
And we ought to lay down our lives for the brother.
There you go. What's the biggest love of God? Go ahead.
To keep the commandments.
Keep the commandments and also, go ahead.
Love your brother like you love yourself, and love your brother like why Yahweh shall love us.
Right. And what's the biggest love? We just read it, but it's another precept to that. Go ahead.
Love thy neighbor as thou love thyself.
No. The biggest, that too, of course. Go ahead. I mean, all that's right, but the biggest love is to, there you go. And give him a hand. That was it. Lay down your life for your brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So discard your life. Go ahead.
That was in 1 John 3:16.
Right.
It says no greater love than a man have this, that he shall lay down his life for his friend, meaning a brother, a fellow Israelite.
Right. And that's what God just said in that scripture. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And guess what? In the ISUPK, we're trained to do that. I will lay down my life for a brother. I think I've proven that a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, generals, you know, they already know I'm in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? We've been in a couple of situations and I took the front line. And the Lord was with me. Okay? The Lord was with me. You know what I'm saying? But with the ISUPK coming on 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York. And I'm going to pass the class over to Priest, an officer of 1,000 of our die. The rest of the class.
That's a whoa. That's a big act to follow.
You got it.
That's a big act to follow. And give that precinct officer of 500 not dissolve a hand. Great breaking down the scriptures. They are very powerful. Brotherhood is very powerful within our nation, because without brotherhood, how can we stand? A house divided cannot stand if you at one another's throat. What we should be is like Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. We the ones on that 12 tribe sign that is not desired, but yet everybody hates us. So that means that everybody else hates us. We cannot be hating each other. Matter of fact, give my first scripture, Proverbs 29:2, Baba Kushab. Proverbs 29:2. All right, let me get it first.
Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority. So, no, it's 29 and 2, right?
Huh.
Yeah. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. The righteous on the earth is supposed to be the Most High, Christ, and the ISUPK, those 12 tribes, that nation that the Most High Christ have chose to be a special people. It says, when the righteous are in authority, when the righteous are in rulership, those 12 tribes rule the earth in righteousness, read.
The people rejoice.
The people rejoice. So right now, the 12 tribes are not rejoicing. There's something wrong with the 12 tribes right now. Why are we not rejoicing? So it's like it's in the opposite right now, to where the righteous is supposed to be in authority, the 12 tribes, but yet we not happy. There's something wrong here. Go ahead.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
When the who bear rule,
The wicked,
the wicked bear rule. Go ahead.
the people mourn.
The people mourn. Who is mourning more? Those 12 tribes, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are mourning. We are crying. We are lashing out. We are angry. It says when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. The so-called other nations not mourning because why? The so-called white man putting them up on top. The so-called white man is basically funding them, making them stronger, while the people who built this country are mourning. Look at what's happening to the Hispanics, being put in cages, being separated from their children. Look at the so-called Negro, the tribe of Judah, up there being put in jail, going through traffic stops, being beat or shot or killed in their own neighborhood in front of their families. Look at the Native Indians, how they slaughtered 77 million Native Indians for land that doesn't belong to them. Talk about make America great. America was never great if it wasn't for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They be up there talking about, blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians need to go head home. Well, we are home. You trespassing on us, and you owe some goddamn rent. So when the wicked bad world of people mourn, those of Negro, Indian, Hispanic descent, we mourn and we crying for better everything. Better living conditions, better children, more food, more housing. We crying for everything. We crying for a better tomorrow. And yet we cannot get that because the wicked is bearing rule over us. The wicked is tormenting us, oppressing us, keeping us down, killing us, murdering us. You think our people want to go through that? And yet they talk about make America great? How about we make America great and put them in chains according to Revelation 13, 9, and 10? How about that? And we serve justice over the whole earth. Give me Job 12 and 6. Job 12 and 6, Brother Kushal.
Job chapter 12 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
The tabernacles of robbers prosper.
It says the tabernacles of what?
Robbers prosper.
It says the tabernacles of robbers prosper. A tabernacle is a place of worship. It says the tabernacles of robbers prosper. Where is they prospering more? That's robbing our people, of our lineage, of our heritage, of our right to be human, of our right to be at peace. This is talking about the so-called white man robbing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians where? Someplace that we go every Sunday without knowing that these places that we go to every Sunday, God does not dwell in, according to Acts 7 and 48. It says the Most High does not dwell in temples made by hand. This is talking about your Christian church, your Baptist church, any other religious denomination. And it says the tabernacles of robbers prosper. How are they prospering? By the so-called white man teaching our black pastors and preachers to lie to us, to tell us not to keep the commandments, by robbing money out of our pocket, by telling us we got to pay these horrendous tithes, and yet the church is looking like a $1 billion mansion, yet the neighborhoods around there where our poor people live at are looking like run-down abandoned houses, grass uncut, fences torn down, houses dilapidated. But yet the church is prospered because of them robbers that's in there, which is the so-called white man teaching our pastors and preachers how to rob their own. You don't see no black people going up to the synagogue, do you? And prospering off of that. Park Heights got their own thing. They got their own elaborate setup. Those so-called Jewish people ain't gonna come to the neighborhood and give us no money. Because why? They robbing us just as well as our black pastors and preachers. Hold that point and give me Jeremiah 23 and 1. And we're going to come back to Job 12 and 6. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. You're right down with Jeremiah 23, chapter 23, and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
It said, woe unto the pastors that scattered the sheep of my pasture. Talking about these black pastors and preachers in the church that have learned the ways of the wicked, which is the so-called white man. It says, woe unto them. The word woe is old quick in English for death and destruction unto the pastors that have scattered my flock of my pasture. Talk about the 12 tribes of Israel. Because we cannot even decide on how to worship the Most High according to the truth and spirit of the Bible. So we run into a church, and guess what? We are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Hosea 4 and 6. We destroyed for a lack of knowledge because why? We are not learning what we should out of the Bible. Our pastors and preachers up there in the black Christian church, Baptist church, or whatever denominational church are doing what? Destroying us by telling us not to keep the laws of God. And guess what? Transgression of the law is what? Death. So we get death out here in these streets by following with the so-called white man who had taught our black pastors and preachers to destroy us. Now go back to Job 12 and 6.
Job chapter 12 and verse 6. The tabernacles of robbers prosper.
So the tabernacles of robbers prosper. Talk about the so-called white man who have taught our black pastors and preachers how to rob our people that's downtrodden, that's living in the ghettos, the hoods, the barrios, the meeting places. They have robbed us. They have destroyed us. Go ahead.
And they that provoke God are secure.
And they that provoke God are secure. Because guess who's robbing us also? Not only the so-called white man, but the Arabs, the Africans, the East Indians. Because why? They own land, they own stores, especially the so-called Jewish white man with his pride, calling himself after gold and jewelry, Goldberg, Silverstein, Goldstein. They show their pride by tormenting us, by owning everything, and yet we cannot even get a crumb in the neighborhoods that blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians have built from the ground up, and they got stores and land building over our bones, over our bloodshed, and they are rich, but yet we up here in our own land, mourning, crying, fighting for what? A crumb that they want to throw us? We deserve the whole goddamn world. We don't need no crumb. That's why I tell you that the saints, talk about the 12 tribes of Israel, shall take the kingdom. We ain't going to be given nothing. We are going to take it according to the Most High Christ and the scriptures that pertain to only our people.
Right.
Go ahead.
Into whose hand God bringeth abundantly.
Into whose hands God bringeth abundantly. The only reason why they got something is because we broke the Most High laws. We went ahead and got out from the knowledge of wisdom and understanding of the Bible. That's the only reason why they have something, or else, guess what? We would be in rulership now to where they wouldn't have a damn thing, and we'd be up there ruling in righteousness. That's why our people are mourning now, because of the wicked, because the Most High put them on top, and we went and was put on the bottom for being hard-headed, stiff-necked, and wicked. Go ahead.
It said it in the scripture. The earth was given. Like
Yeah,
given it to the animals.
Yeah, that's Job 9 and 24. Yeah, I know it. All right. Go ahead.
This is Job 12 and 7. But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee.
It says, but now ask the beasts, and they shall teach you. Who is hunting the beasts? Who is hunting the animals into extinction on the earth? The so-called white man, field extreme hunter, hunter extreme, explorer, things that they do, outdoor extremists. The so-called white man is hunting the beasts and the animals that the Most High had put Adam in charge into extinction to where the rare animals are not living anymore. How is it that the so-called penguin, polar bear, white rhinoceros, all these so-called rare animals are going to extinction? It is because the so-called white man is a predator and a hunter and a murderer and a thief and a liar. Go ahead.
Like you said, the last white rhinoceros died last year. So.
Oh, the so-called last white rhinoceros had died last year. That's showing you the wickedness of the so-called white man because he can't keep his damn hands to himself and want to rule everything by fear and murder. Look at the news in your neighborhood. Find out how many black people done died.
Right.
That's wicked. You don't hear about no white people dying. You don't hear about no Africans, no East Indians, no Arabs dying. Only blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Because why? They were wicked on the face of the earth.
Right.
That is killing our people.
Right.
Job 9 and 24. Hold that. Matter of fact, get that. And we're going to show you why the so-called white man doing all this wickedness. According to the Bible, not of my words, not of any brother words here. Because why? 1 Peter 4 and 11, if any man speak at the oracles of God, which means come straight out of this Bible and be able to break this Bible down word for word. Job 9 and 24, Baba Kushar.
Job chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked.
It says the earth is what?
Given unto the hand of the wicked.
It says the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. No, maybe it say it was loaned to them. Maybe it say somebody handed them. You know, maybe they took out a loan from the bank and was like, oh, I own the earth now. But it says the earth is given what?
Unto the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given to the hand of the wicked, means the wicked on the face of this earth right now, which is the so-called white man, have rulership, power, and authority because of why? We chose not to follow the Most High in Christ. Go ahead. Any more?
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Bam. That's a precept of first Maccabees 3 and 48. Talk about they went into the book of the law and did what? They painted the likeness of their images, which means they whitewashed all the black historical pictures of the Most High, Christ, the prophets, the disciples, and the apostles. Go ahead.
If not, where and who is it?
If the so-called white man not the wicked on the face of the earth, who in the hell is there? There's nobody more wicked than the so-called white man, because why? He done raped, robbed, stolen, and took everything from God's holy chosen people and did what? Put himself up as God in Christ.
Right.
Now go back to Job 12,
Job
12 and 7.
Job chapter 12 and verse 7. But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee.
Ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee. See who killing all the animals on the face of the earth, and they shall teach you. Which means what? The animals are crying out. God has had the animals cry out because it's somebody tormenting them, which is the so-called white man killing every damn thing in sight. Yeah.
They love killing so much they spend $10,000 to travel to another continent to put the head of whatever on that wall.
Exactly. They taking the heads of the animals that they killed, leaving the rest of the body of the carcass of the animals to rot in the sun. And guess what? They putting that trophy on the wall. Did you know that they used to do blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians like that too? Talk about head hunters. They would take a black man, a Native Indian man, or a Hispanic man, chop off their head, put them on the wall for a trophy. Go ahead.
And the fowls of the air, and they shall teach thee.
And the fowls of the air, and they shall teach you. Why do you think the so-called bald eagle is getting ready to be extinct? Talk about, yeah, their numbers are growing. If it wasn't for the so-called white man murdering every damn thing on the face of the earth, then the animals would be crying out. Go ahead.
No, it's evident you bring that up because I remember seeing, the white man is such a murderer and such a hunter that at one time he was hunting Africans and putting their heads on the wall. Exactly.
And not only that, who you think are hunting for albinos? It's just not those heathenistic Africans that are eating out other albinos, but it's talking about the so-called white man hunting anything that seems like it's red to him. Go ahead.
Job 12:8. Or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee.
Or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee. Talk about how much he is a polluter and a murderer of the whole earth. How in the hell can you be so stupid, and yet the so-called white man is supposed to be so goddamn brilliant, but yet he up there poisoning his own water that he has to drink? Flintwood, Michigan has not had water for 4 years, and guess what? They still need fresh water. The so-called white man, I forgot the man's name, but he's supposed to be the mayor of Flintwood, Michigan, and he struck a deal to where the water is polluted now. Who in the hell gonna clean it up? Because the white man got away with it, he ain't cleaning nothing up. But I guarantee you, you go to the former mayor's house of Flintwood, Michigan, and you'll find fresh water going through his pipes. You'll see that he can take a bath. He got the money to go to the hotel. But what about the residents there, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian? They can't even take a bath. They have to have bottled water enough to not only fill up their tub, but enough bottled water to what? To drink, so that they won't die of thirst. Go ahead.
And the fishes of the sea shall declare to thee.
And the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. The fishes are even crying out. It's so much pollution in the water from the so-called white man's businesses. He polluting the water, the sea, the lakes, the rivers. And what? The fish is jumping out of the water onto land and dying, baking in the sun. And guess what? The birds come and eat the fish. And that's supposed to be natural though. But guess what? Even the birds die. Because why? They eat polluted fish that jump out of the water searching for air. Because the water is supposed to be air for the fish. And guess what? When the birds come and eat them after they jump out of the water, because it's so polluted and toxic, the birds die. How many stories this year have you found out that whales have jumped out of the water and got stranded on land? Go ahead.
Job 12:9. Who knoweth not in all these that the hand of the Lord hath brought this?
Who knoweth not in all these that the hand of the Lord brought this? Why hath the Most High brought this upon us to see? To show us the example of the wickedness of the so-called white man. Name one good thing that he has done for our people. He can do all the marches that we want. He can hold our hand and tell us he loves us and give us a hug. He can go ahead and tell us, oh, I'll give you $1 million. And what? His actions speak louder than words. His actions show you that he hates us by throwing our people in cages, in jail, murdering us in the street, have his military, his police force, ICE come upon our people and do what? Murder us in the street. Matter of fact, give me Zechariah 11:5.
11:5.
Come, Zechariah 11:5. And this been happening. Go ahead.
Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them.
Who what?
Possessors slay them.
Who property that we were, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians were. We were the so-called white man property during the time of slavery. And guess what? It says who possesses. A possession is something that you own. A possessor is a person that owns that property. So when the so-called white man owned black people, he became our blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. That white person became our possessor. And it says who possesses what?
Slay them.
Slay them. What does it mean to slay? It means to kill. But in more sense, it means to murder. Because the scriptures say, thou shalt not murder. In the Hebrew, it's la'ataratazah. Thou shalt do no murder. And the so-called white man take that as misinterpreting the scriptures. Talk about, yeah, we kill, we don't murder. No, when you take a life without a reason, without any instance of justice, you are murdered. So who slay us, who murder us? The so-called white man in our own streets, in our neighborhoods, in the stores, on the way to wherever we travel, on the roads to another city. The so-called white man making them traffic stops, murdering us where we stay, where we live, where we commute at. Go ahead.
and hold themselves not guilty.
What does the so-called white man do?
Hold themselves not guilty.
What does the so-called African do that murder us also?
They hold themselves not guilty.
How about the Arabs,
Not guilty.
the East Indians,
Not guilty.
any other nation that comes up against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians?
Not guilty.
What about the white judges? When they tried the so-called white man, and yet all of a sudden he has all this evidence stacked against him, and yet he doesn't get put in jail? What does the so-called wicked judges, white judges that's sitting up there do?
Not guilty.
How about the lawyers or the prosecutors that come up against our people, knowing that we're innocent? They hold themselves what?
Not guilty.
They hold themselves not guilty. Now tell me you didn't go to court and almost got thrown in jail by the so-called white man, his prosecutors, and his lawyers. Because we don't have enough money to get out of jail. It's evident once you go. Because why? They stop you, they charge you, you get a ticket in the mail, then you got to go to court, you got to pay that off, and if you don't, you're going to end up where? Right back in jail with a harder sentence. Because what? You cannot pay that. The scripture says, thou shalt serve thy time in jail until thou pay the uttermost farthing. Which means if you don't have that money to pay, the so-called white man will make sure that you stay in jail. Give me Ecclesiastes 7:7. Ecclesiastes 7:7. All right, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
It says what?
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
No, maybe, kind of happy. Maybe, maybe we might be mad for no reason. But what it says?
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. If you are wise in these scriptures, if you know what the scriptures talk about, you've been here in the Isupkbmore, getting this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Bible, of the Most High in Christ, you know your nationality, you know that you're of Negro, Indian, Hispanic descent, or the 12 tribes of Israel according to the Bible, according to blood, lineage, race, forefather. It says, surely oppression maketh what?
A wise man mad.
You should be angry. Because guess what? If you got somebody oppressing you, beating you down every day, kicking you in your behind like the so-called white man is doing, you're going to be what? Read?
Mad.
You're going to be mad, angry, pissed off. You don't like when nobody persecute and come down on your family for absolutely nothing, do you? So why you up there trying to hold hands with the so-called white man when oppression maketh a wise man mad? You know what they doing to our people. You see it on the news, you read it in the newspaper, you read it online on the internet. And what they do, they make us mad by oppressing us. So us being oppressed, we should be mad. Go ahead.
And the gift destroyeth the heart.
And a gift destroyeth the heart. What was that wicked gift that they gave us? Civil rights, but yet you're not free. They told us we supposed to be equal to the so-called white man, but yet they calling you slaves and throwing you in jail and letting the white man walk free for murder. It was in the news for the past 2 weeks that this so-called white man, because he's 70-something years old, they say he would murder again after he got freed off of the murder charge that he once had because he's 70-something years old. Guess what happened when they let him free? He got tried with murder again, and this time he got convicted. He done murder twice, and they trying to say because he owed 3 times, Salaki. He got charged 3 times with murder and 2 assaults. That's showing you how wicked he is, what type of devil that this white man is, according to the Bible. So you should be angry and mad and come into the Isupkbmore and learn who the hell you are, that you are not African American, that you are not African, that you are not black, that you are not a Native Indian or Hispanic, that you are one of those 12 tribes of Israel, if you are black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Go ahead. And the gift destroyed the heart. We've been given so much so-called love from the so-called white man as a gift. He turned around and take that gift and beat us and kill us. He beat us over our heads, splitting our heads open. He kicked us in our behind. You look at those old pictures that came out and what happened? They got a black man hanging from a tree, and yet white people point and laughing. And that's supposed to be the gift that we're supposed to receive today, and they still lynching us. They lynched our brother, our King and our Savior, Jesus Christ, on a cross. And yet what? We still get no justice today. And the so-called white man is still doing those wicked things to us. So we should be mad. How would you like to see your grandfather, your grandmother, your aunt, your uncle, your children hanging from trees? We ain't telling you to go out there and incite a riot or violence, but you should be coming to the ISUP case. Because why? A wise man seek counsel. A wise man seek justice. A wise man seek knowledge, wisdom, and understanding out of the Bible. Matter of fact, get me Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, my boy. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be.
It says the thing which has been, Salaki. It says the thing that had been is the thing which shall be. The thing that has been and that shall be, which is souls coming back on earth to be reincarnated. And you're not going to be a gerbil, you're not going to be a snake, you're not going to be a damn crocodile. You are going to be the human being that the Most High had made you.
Right.
Go ahead.
And that which is done is that which shall be done.
And the thing that which is done, that thing which shall be done. That thing which is done is justice on the face of the earth. Learn these laws, statutes, and commandments. Learning who your enemy is according to the Bible. Learning to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. Rehearsing the righteous acts. Knowing that the so-called white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. Knowing that these other nations does not have your best interests at heart, and that they are robbing you and draining you dry in your own neighborhood. Right. Knowing that the white man's wickedness is going to continue as long as we break the Most High laws. That is the thing that which shall be. Go ahead.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
And there is no new thing under the sun. Talk about the so-called white man and his wickedness. That has always been no new thing. It is his old wickedness that turns into the new wickedness now. How much time left?
We got 15.
All right, no doubt. Give me Deuteronomy 32 and 21. Deuteronomy 32 and 21. Lucky, let me get it, bro. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God.
It says, they have removed me to jealousy, which is not God. How do you remove the Most High to jealousy, which is not God? By breaking the law, statute, and commandments. By breaking his rules and regulations that he has set for his holy people, which is Israel. So the Most High is a jealous God by us serving these fake gods, which is this Egyptology, which is that fake rocket method that I need to destroy, that has no value to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, which is that white boy Jesus Christ that need to be broken into pieces, that our people have been serving foolishly. We have provoked the Most High to jealousy by serving that which is not the true Most High and Christ. Go ahead.
They have provoked me to anger with their vanities.
We have provoked the Most High to anger with their vanities. Talk about how we holding up another God when the Most High is our power. When the Most High has provided for us. Just like if you would live in your father's house, now all of a sudden you want to live in somebody else's house because you don't think that it's right. Ain't your father going to be jealous? You up there going to another nation, trusting in their false gods when the Most High provided you with everything that you ever needed. You don't think that the Most High would be mad? You don't think that he would be pissed off? I know I would, because why? It's like you slapping your father in the face and telling him, I dare you. And when you dare the Most High put upon you something that you can't get rid of, or the Most High put something upon you that you're going to later cry and ask for his forgiveness. Go ahead.
And I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people.
And I will move them to jealousy with those that are not a people. The so-called white man ain't a people. The so-called white man is not a people. Because why? He had no power. He didn't have anything because, number one, he sold his birthright. Number two, he lied to the Most High. And then number three, he trying to kill what is the Most High favorite, which is his people, his gold and his jewelry, talk about the 12 tribes of Israel. So the Most High removed us to jealousy by that which is not a people. If the so-called white man didn't have power over us right now, guess what? He would still be nothing. Because guess why? The so-called white man is nothing and less than nothing. That's in Isaiah 40 and 15 to 17. The nations are like the drop of a bucket and are less than nothing and more than nothing. Matter of fact, give me Lamentations 4 and 17. Oh, Salakia, go ahead.
I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation.
I will provoke them to what?
Anger with a foolish nation.
How has the Most High provoked us to anger with a foolish nation? And who is this foolish nation? This foolish nation is the so-called white man. He is nothing. He's foolish. How the hell are you going to destroy yourself? How the hell are you going to destroy yourself by polluting everything that you're supposed to be helping to keep clean? How you going to go ahead and torment your workers, which they don't want to work no more? So guess what? You fall into poverty. The so-called white man know that he's the wicked on the face of the earth. He's done it so many times. He put up himself as God and Christ, whitewashing the pictures. And what? It's like him telling God, I'm God, you ain't nothing. And guess what? The Most High is going to destroy him because of his vanity, because of his pride, like in Obadiah. That's in Obadiah 1 and 7. Wow, you don't have to get that. But go to Lamentations 4 and 18.
Lamentations 4 and 18.
Matter of fact, start in 17.
Lamentations 4 and 17. As for us, our eyes yet fail for our vain help.
And as yet, our eyes failed us for our vain help. We're up there looking at the so-called white man instead of us as our enemies, as the Most High has said they are. We're looking to the nation for our vain help. The so-called white man is not going to help blacks. He didn't help us during the civil rights movement. He didn't help us during any kind of protest. He sat back, gathering the money, looking at us like, y'all foolish, y'all stupid, because he owned everything and he tormented us daily. And yet we still want to call him our friend, our buddy, which in turn, if we're around his own people, guess what he do to a black man when it's more them than us? He torments us in order to provoke us so he can kill us. Go ahead.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
And as for watching, we have watched for a nation that what?
Could not save us.
That could not save us. The so-called white man ain't saved you back then. He is not saving us now. Because why? He had a perpetual hatred for us back then in slavery, he has a perpetual hatred of us now. Because why? His children that grew up is those of our tormentors, is the ones that's telling us, make America great. F y'all blackity black, this and that. Y'all spits. Y'all wetbacks. That's what the so-called white man doing with his children that had grew up to hate us. And yet we want to still befriend them. You better get to the Isupkbmore before it's too late, before you find your son and daughter dead because we up there trusting the so-called white man in these other nations.
Right.
The Most High is not playing with you. The Most High is showing you in the news, on the internet, when you walk out your door, on your job, in church, that they hate us with their perpetual hatred. That is Ezekiel 35, 5-7. Go ahead.
The Most High is showing you, even they got footage of women calling the police on a white man pulling guns out on them and all that. And what happened when they called the police? The white man locked them up and beat their butt.
Exactly. That's a perfect point. Our own women who is trying to defend themselves against a white man or a white woman, that white person is pulling a gun on our black, Hispanic, Native Indian people. And guess what? When the so-called white cops see that the white man has a gun pointed on a black person, guess what? They don't arrest the white man who pulled that gun. They arrest the black person who done called the cops in order to defend themselves and save their own life. So how wicked more can this justice system be? When they say justice is blind, it is blind toward the fact that it doesn't see the black man in pain, the Hispanic man in pain, the North American Indian in pain, killing 77 million of my people.
That's right.
The so-called white man is walking on the bones of blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians that built up this town, working our finger to the bone. And guess what? The so-called white man profit off of it so that he can have a life and torment us.
Right.
He knows who the hell he is. Matter of fact, give me Revelation 13, 9, and 10. It doesn't make any sense that our people don't even know who our damn enemy is, and yet white people showing us every damn day that they the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. God, Revelation 13, 9, and 10.
Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
It says if any man have an ear, which means any man, any woman, and we all got ears, let them hear this that's coming out of the Bible. Read on.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. It says he talk about any nation, especially the so-called white man and his compadres, which are the other nations. He that leadeth into captivity, because Israel had been in captivity under every nation under heaven. It says he that leadeth into captivity, which means we were slaves to all these other nations and the so-called white man. It says he that leadeth into captivity, what?
Shall go into captivity.
Shall, meaning without a doubt, it shall surely happen. This is a future prophecy that is going to come very soon. He that leadeth into captivity, meaning slavery, shall go into captivity or slavery. So the so-called white man, the other nations, had the 12 tribes of Israel into slavery. They are going to go into slavery and change very soon.
Right.
Any more?
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
It says, he that killeth with the sword, meaning must, meaning without a doubt, in your mind, it's going to happen. It is going to kick off very soon. He that killeth with the sword, what?
Must be killed with the sword.
Must be killed with the sword. And it doesn't have to be an actual sword. It could be a gun. It could be child support. It could be slavery. It could be tormenting you by the cops, by the military, by the so-called white man, by another nation telling you that you can't purchase something to feed your children because why you don't have enough money in your pocket, or you short 5 cents out of a damn Arab store, African store, white man store. That's the hell that we are going through here on earth. Because if hell was under the ground, we would be okay up here, but we not. And guess who is tormenting us, making this life hell for us? The so-called white man and the other nations. And with that, I am priest and officer of 1,000 Gabarda, and now is the announcements. Shalom. We have a school at 3428 Eastern Avenue. We have classes Monday through Friday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We have an online class at www.isupk.com. We are on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Come to the classes, get into the ISUPK before the vengeful and wrathful day of the Most High in Christ come, and you be caught up in the foolishness of loving the white man. Because guess what? If you don't love your own, if you don't love the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, guess what? The Most High is going to show you how much He loves you because you hate your brother so much. He is going to punish you and have you go down with the so-called white man and his wickedness. Death to Babylon, Shalom.
Security announcement. We are the ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. New rules for brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves in the world after 6 months. If a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from their head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18:21 and Malachi 3:8 and 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, and is pronounced ma'ashara, 10th of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you to give to the Treasury Department or teacher, priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like to give. Up and coming holy convocation, remind Akim and Aquafium to check on social media such as isupk.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and material. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he is to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and or scarf. And with that,
You want to give a one courtesy salute?
one courtesy salute to the teacher.
Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amadi, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatah,
Yahweh Hashem and Shabbat.
Yom Matah, class dismissed.